What is going on, everyone? We are back with another music reaction. I'm Depraved.
I'm Hellcat.
And together we are...
Hella Depraved.
Yes, we are. And it's on to episode 2 of season 2 of The Villain's Lair. And it's called Oogie's Boogie.
I'm really excited.
Which already tells us who's in this.
I'm really excited.
Me too. It's one of my favorite Disney villains.
I know.
Probably top 10.
I wish he had had more playtime.
Right.
But, yes, I agree.
We've enjoyed majority of this so far.
Right? When the princesses aren't singing.
Well, when some of the princesses aren't singing.
Right. I mean, like, was it enjoyable in terms of it was extremely well done? Yes.
Right. But yeah, so we're super excited for this. Sorry, I'm not very talkative tonight for whatever reason.
Headache. But yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna react to this. If you guys, as if you guys have already seen it. If not, click the link in the description below. Hopping over to the things coming back with that because we're commentary, reaction, breakdown, comedy channel, and what that means, we will pause for any and/or all of the above.
Let's get it.
Slash it up and break it down. This is PattyCake Productions, Villain's Lair, season 2, episode 2, Oogie's Boogie.
I like how that sounds.
Me too.
All right.
Let's get it.
Good evening. Come now. This is no way to treat a friend come to pay you a visit.
You ain't no friend of mine, so why don't you oogie home back to wherever you came from?
I don't know who does his voice,
That's great.
but it's fantastic.
You don't keep friends in a dungeon. I mean, like, maybe he likes it there, though, because that is sort of his domain. Was very dungeonous.
Right.
Except for casino style. I mean, it was weird. It was weird.
Right.
But, cool. I thought, weren't they talking about approaching Hades in the last one?
Something like that.
Okay, okay. I'm just wondering, like, continuation in terms, you know.
Right.
Oh, now you've hurt my feelings. As you wish. I was so hoping you would help me with a problem.
Your problems ain't got nothing to do with me.
On the contrary, my friend. This problem concerns all of us. You are familiar with the Shadow Man, I presume.
Oh no, not the Shadow Man. What's he gonna do? Pull a rabbit out of his hat?
Be that as it may, he has aligned himself with the Sea Witch and threatens our past and future. Which brings me to the reason for my little visit. The Shadow Man merely manipulates the shadows. He cannot possess them. They are loyal to their master.
The boogeyman?
You possess an artifact capable of controlling the shadows, do you not? Pair of dice, I believe.
You're the one who's kept me down here, locked away like some prisoner. I ain't giving you nothing.
Oh, what a pity.
Want to gamble
I
on
had
that?
so been looking forward to bestowing a gift in return for your cooperation.
It's the Sandy Claus.
You're Santa.
Sandy.
Right?
No matter. We best be on our way.
Hold on, sister. You got yourself a deal.
I'll leave you two to catch up.
I spent so many nights lying in peace.
Hold on. He looks so good!
Oh, this is great.
They did so well!
It's the Sandy Claus.
I want him in every episode.
He's got a
now.
vendetta. I hope he is. I mean, like, it doesn't seem like it because she keeps him in the dungeon.
Right.
And now she has what she wanted from him. But how fantastic is that? I'm glad they didn't go with, like, the neon green and stuff in the costuming. Like, don't get me wrong, I really like a lot of the Oogie Boogie costumes that are around, but for something like this, I like that they kept it to the lighting and not the actual costume.
Right.
I spent so many nights lying in pieces on the floor. I was an empty bag with no one left to boogie anymore. I never thought I'd have the chance to get a second shot. But it's you and me, old Sandy boy, and I'ma give it all I got.
Yes!
I just can't wait for you to see.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it the best I can.
Well, no, the kids were in the bathtub.
Oh, they were?
Yeah.
I'm so watching him with his dance moves and his boogie.
Watch off over to the left.
Okay.
You see just a little glimpse of him.
I thought I'd have the chance to get a second shot. But it's you and me, old Sandy boy, and I'ma give it all I got.
Yes!
I just can't wait for you to see the things I'm gonna do. But I guess that all depends on how much time is left for you.
Twas the night before Christmas.
Yes!
At its night, a creature was stirring to give you a fright. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hope that the boogeyman soon would be there.
They're great! Yes!
And guess who's going
Yes!
down?
Nowhere to
Bruh!
Stock and Barrel looks so good. Her hair, that's fabulous.
Uh-huh.
Lock, Stock, and Barrel, her hair looks fabulous. How they did it.
Oh. I don't know where the lock, stock, and barrel came from, though.
Isn't that their names? I'm pretty sure that's their names.
It could be. I don't
But
remember.
those dancing skeleton just add to this. That's fantastic. Yeah. Man, and they got the tone of his type of boogie perfect.
Lock, shock, and barrel.
Oh, I was very close. I got 2 of them right.
Right.
Shock was the one that... It sounds better. I mean, I get it. It's a play on Lock, Stock, and Barrel. I get it.
Look, I don't care what any of you guys say at all right now, halfway through this. This is the best one yet.
I
yet.
will agree with you for that.
Video, song, best
Now,
one
I
yet.
still like the song villain, but that isn't part of the actual...
I'm talking about a part of this.
Yeah. No, that's why I was pointing out.
Right.
I still like that song the best so far, but in terms of the storyline, hands down, I agree.
The singing skeletons, lock, shock, and barrel being there
It all,
with them.
in the bathtub, his costuming, but his voice, even the animation in his voice, like when she's talking to him, where he pretends like he's, oh no, I'm frightened, and then, yeah, I love it.
His dance moves are on point. This is fantastic.
His vendetta against Sandy.
would be there.
And who's back in town? Look who's back on top. And guess who's going down?
Nowhere to run. No place to hide. So say goodbye.
Boogie's kind of spooky. This time, oh,
Now who's the one gonna make you scream? Boogie, Boogie. And who's the king of Halloween? Boogie, Boogie.
Cause this year's Santa's glowing green, coming straight for Christmas town. Yes, cause I've got my boogie back this time around. What do you think, Sandy? What's that? I can't understand a word you're saying. Now this has all gone far enough. We've done this all before. So release me now and leave me out of what you have in store. Oh, leave you out? You got it, Chubbs. I hear you loud and clear. Cause Christmas needs a little spice, and so I volunteer. We'll deck the halls with creepy crawls, so just sit back and watch. Cause Mr. Oogie Boogie is gonna kick it up a notch.
The children were frightened and scared in their beds, as visions of boogeymen danced in their heads. When what to my wondering eye should appear, a shadow that moved them with terror and fear.
That's my type of Christmas, right there.
And guess who's going down?
Dance moves.
Nowhere to run. No place to hide. So say goodbye.
Cause Boogie's kind of spooky. This time around.
Now who's the one gonna make you scream? Boogie, Boogie. And who's the king of Halloween?
Santa's glowing green, coming straight for Christmas Town. Yes, cause I got my boogie back this time around.
He's scared. He's horrified.
Come on, Sandy, look alive. Cause this will be a holiday that you may not survive.
He's finished. Bye-bye, he's done.
Had a solid run. There's a new Santa Claus here in town, and I've only just begun. Now look who's got the bookend.
Oh my god, that was fabulous slide that he just did vocally. Yeah, they just brought in the casino lights. So they've touched on a whole bunch of phrasing that was in the original Nightmare Before Christmas. Just changed it slightly, but it's throwbacks to, like, what am I gonna do this time around? He's done, he's finished, that kind of thing. Like, they've brought a whole bunch from the beginning of his entire thing. But I love that. It's so fabulous that they do that, and they know how to manipulate it to change it up just enough that it's like, this is Oogie Boogie Redux times 2, you know, like it's perfect.
Now look who's got the bookend, who's back in town. Look who's back on top, and guess who's going down.
Nowhere to run, no place to hide. So say goodbye.
Cause Boogie's got his boogie back this time around.
And exclaimed as he crept through the night. Merry Christmas to all and to all of us.
Yes, cause I got my boogie back this time around.
Did you see the book they were reading?
It was Nightmare Before
Yeah,
Christmas.
exactly. Man, so a lot of the Halloween-oriented songs, you see the animated skeletons dancing. They did such a good job bringing the skeletons into this, almost like the animated ones you see for those music videos.
Right.
And that note that they hit, even with the audio adjustment, perfect for this. I love the roulette wheel behind them too. Like,
Yes.
now is he gonna take him out? Because this is honestly, this is my type of Christmas. Like, I might actually get into the holiday spirit.
If it was more like this.
Hell yeah.
But then it'd just be Halloween 2.0, which is.
Do we have a problem with that? We don't have a problem with that. Like, I don't see any problem.
Halloween
with it. No,
year-round,
that's-
people?
I mean, we could do stockings, but Halloween themed.
Right.
There's additions that we could, you know, yeah. Their laughter is perfect. No saving you this time, Sandy Claus. I think they just did us all a favor.
I love Maleficent was just hanging out listening to the whole thing.
She's like, this is a jam. I can't walk out on a jam. He's gonna add this to our
If it's
Halloween
on there,
playlist.
I sure the fuck am.
Yeah, me too. I will be doing that as soon as we're done, but you know, that's hands down. In terms of this whole storyline that's going on, favorite song so far. And they got it so spot on, which again, they've gotten everything else perfect too. But that was fabulous. So she is Maleficent.
There we go.
Is suspicious of Dr. Facilier, something like that. She called him the Shadow Man of his intentions because he had aligned himself with Ursula from the start. So that's what this is all about. But I'm not sure what he has to do with... I mean, I guess maybe it's just keeping all of her cards close to home, like making sure she has control over everything. Because I wasn't sure how they were going to approach Hades. Like, how does it fit into that?
I'm trying to not think too much about Hades right now.
Right.
I think she's trying to figure out what she's going to do about the other half of it. Like, she's trying to find... So, apparently he can manipulate shadows, but he can't...
Well, Oogie Boogie's the one that controlled them.
Well, Oogie controls them.
Yeah. Through the die.
But the other guy can kind of manipulate them.
Right.
Or some shit like that.
Right.
So I'm guessing with the die... Well, with the dice... There's
Right.
2 of them.
She's just taking out insurance on...
It's going to allow her to basically backfire on
the doctor. Yeah. I mean, so, she's just collecting all the pieces so that she has control over the situation, and were he to step out of line, she's got a way to kind of pull him back in. Okay. That's so great, and honestly, I think it makes it funnier that Maleficent was still standing there listening to the whole thing, and nobody gives a crap about Santa Claus going down, because I don't.
No.
I don't. I think that's great.
Unless it was Bill Goldberg's Santa Claus.
Yeah, I still don't care.
That's a fun one. I actually think you'd like that movie.
Yeah, let's not test that theory.
Not till Christmas.
Yeah, let's just not test that theory.
It's a horror movie you should watch. Trust me, as somebody who typically hates Christmas horror movies,
Right.
it's one of the few I enjoy.
Okay.
But no, again, this is my favorite song in this series so far.
Well, and the choreography
With-
was spot on, too.
My favorite video so far.
Yep.
But
Lock,
it
Stock,
fits right
and
up that
Barrel.
theme that we love so much,
I know.
too.
Lock, Stock, and Barrel did fabulous. I mean, their costumes were great. The way that they styled her hair. Again, I will give PattyCake full props for... I mean, they put these costumes together themselves. They are so much closer to cosplay in terms of how authentic, true to detail, but also detailed they are than costuming that you would see for musical theater or Halloween. You know, like they did such a great job on all of their characters. So putting Oogie Boogie together that way, like I wouldn't have even thought of like the chin piece that they did, like doing that. And then his movements were very Oogie Boogie like. I loved it.
I am wondering how they did it. Just in terms of getting the mouth to move correctly
movements.
while he's moving around.
Right.
Because you'd think somewhere inside the costume, whoever's wearing it would have to be manipulating the mouth.
Or
but
there'd be a
his
jaw strap.
arms were completely...
I don't know. I'm sure there's like Patreon or behind the scenes
Probably.
for it. And that would be actually very interesting to know. Because you're right. Like, it moved like the animation. So, but he had so many hand movements that it was just, yeah.
It'd be interesting.
So good. And that's going to be stuck in my head the rest of the night. And I'm not even mad. Not even mad.
Anyways.
Yeah.
If you guys liked the video, slash that like button, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, comment down below. What did you think of PattyCake Productions, Villain's Lair Season 2, Episode 2, Oogie's Boogie? Also, comment down below if there's anything else you guys want to see reacted to. Check the description below for all the things.
Push our buttons. Come join us on our other social media platforms, mostly Twitter if you want a quicker response.
We love y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Cannot wait to see you to pray people later. Peace.
Oogie.